For the next 2 weeks, non-violent felonies.
We're being reminded of this. Interesting.
50% off.
50% off, the name of the episode, yeah. I wonder if this is going to come back to bite him a little bit, you know, somehow.
Dude, that's almost half.
Yeah, look at that. It's like, yeah, let's go out and do something. Coming back to this theme, really pressing it home of like, we can do what we want. We've got a safety net. Yeah. The show demonstrating that what he's doing is promoting crime. He could probably lose his law license for that, right? Because I'm thinking now, if these guys get caught and a cop finds his card, it's like 50% off, or they find that out. I don't think it actually said it on the card, the 50% off thing. But if the cops find out and then they tell the bar association, they're like, you're practicing law this way? No, that's not okay. Could they take away his license for that? I feel like they could. Reminiscent of Hank, isn't it? Driving the car off the road.
What day is it?
Oh, that's never good.
50%
The gnome. What does the gnome mean again? Is that something to do with Mike? Hello and welcome to another Better Call Saul Sunday. That's right, we are doing episode 2 today of season 5. It is 50% off. Let us see what anarchy this holds. Flamingo check. It's a classy check this week. It's a classy check, yeah? A little bit of thigh never hurt anyone. That can't be true. Oh, is this Nacho? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yikes. This is Gus's people. Yes, Gus, okay. Hello.
It's okay.
Mate, they just slipped in there, Jesus.
I switched the stuff. I played it all like you told me.
Right, that was him. Okay. All manufactured. So I'm guessing maybe even that meeting last episode when they got Lalo sat down at the chicken farm. That was all Gus's plan. Interesting. I guess to try and get Lalo off his back. Explain it all.
No. What are we doing?
Whoa.
Hey, wait!
Whoa.
Please, man, please, no.
Are you serious? Come on. Nah, it's a bluff, right? A threat to Nacho, maybe? Mate, I'll be so mad. Okay.
Okay,
You got my attention.
I get it.
Yeah.
Lalo Salamanca.
Nacho is in a dangerous spot.
Gain his confidence. Find a way.
So interesting how much power Nacho holds, actually. I have a feeling that whatever happens, Nacho's kind of key. It's interesting, isn't it, that I use that word, because I think I was talking about Jesse in that sense towards the end of Breaking Bad. Like, Jesse fulfilled that function. Depending on where Jesse went, kind of decided who won at the end. He was the trump card, the key. In regards to, like, Walter, Gus, the major players that we had, I suppose, in season 4 or 5 going in, you know. And with Hank and that whole thing as well, this thing that they had, you know, if Jesse had got on Hank's side and had gone through with it, they'd have got Walter probably as well. And then Jesse went AWOL. Like Jesse, it just depended where Jesse went. And I'm seeing kind of Nacho fulfilling the same role in this show that kind of Jesse was a little bit. Because theoretically, and I'm not saying this would be a good idea, I don't know, it would be risky. It's all risky at the end of the day. If Nacho wanted to, he could tell Lalo about all of it. There's a reality that Lalo would let him off, would be like, okay, I see an opportunity here, you're my man now. The fact that you've done this has shown me that I can trust you, even though for a time you were a snitch. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's risky. I don't know whether that would be how it played out. Very risky. Nacho might end up dying. But he could do that. And that would screw Gus. And it would probably mean that Lalo would win. And I'm guessing because Gus is, you know, still around by Breaking Bad. He gets to the place that he does. So I'm guessing that, you know, Nacho stays on the side of Gus. And that's maybe why Gus kind of comes out on top in the way that he does.
I'll find a way. I'll make him trust me.
Pop's a nice guy.
Yes, he is. Don't you hurt him.
Yes, PJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, huh?
Barely listening.
Hey, how's it going with the mini fridge mastermind?
You're going to tell him?
He took the deal.
Uh-huh.
He took the 5 months.
There was a moment, by the way, and I left it in the video. I didn't say anything, and it was more like post-video as I was editing, I kind of noticed. I did wonder, actually, how there was a little look that Jimmy gave when they were having that conversation in the corridor, and the fridge guy was looking at him. At a certain point, Jimmy gives a look and he kind of smirks. Like away from Kim, he looks at the guy, the fridge guy, and he kind of smirks a little bit. And I do wonder whether actually Jimmy knew what he was doing in that he was presenting it that way, because he was quite heated, he was talking quite heated, and so he was like laying down the groundwork so that Kim, if she wanted to go over and do the thing and con him to get her way, she could do that. And I do wonder whether that was part of Jimmy's plan and whether it was on purpose and whether he was just giving her that. Do you know what I mean? Whether it was more on purpose than we were kind of led to believe. He gave her like a little look where he kind of looked over and he was like, he kind of knew what he was doing. I think possibly that, but also I think he did get a little bit too enthusiastic. I think he did go over the line a little bit. I think he went a bit further than perhaps he maybe meant to, because I think the confidence that we'd seen in the scene previous to that, where he's giving out all the cards and everyone's, you know what I mean, he's got the cameras and stuff, I think he was still in like prime Saul mode, and so he came and he got quite confident and he went he broke that rule that he has with Kim where when she's like dissenting, when she's like, no, don't, stop, I don't agree, and he backs off. He didn't quite back off as soon as he would have normally in that conversation.
I don't think so. We can do this.
He's the client. It's his decision. I am not scamming my
But
client.
it worked for Mesa Verde.
Jimmy, back off.
Yeah. Okay.
And he went over the line a little bit. I think he pushed it a little further, and it resulted in Kim being like she got a lot more aggressive with it, and then he backed, and that's when he backed off. You know what I mean? So I think there was a lot going on there, but potential for him having done that on purpose, planting that seed so that she could use it if she wanted to. I do wonder whether she'll actually. I said last episode, I don't think she's going to tell him why and that she did that.
He took the 5 months.
Yep.
You were right, as usual.
You were right as usual. And I wonder whether that actually, I'm going to immediately go back on what I said. He just said that. And I think Kim, we've seen is this, she's fighting for his self-worth. We've seen that. And I do wonder because of that line there, whether she'll be like, no, you were right. You were right. You were right. Value yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because that again is him putting that on her. She obviously knows that it was him that helped her with that, right? And maybe that element of her being so empathetic towards his inherent self-worth, whether actually that might make her tell the truth. I could see her doing it for that reason.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go on dinner and a movie tonight.
We'll have to see. I might need to stay late.
Just let me know.
I'll see you.
A little bit of distance. And she didn't. And maybe that's maybe previous to that at the end of last episode and how last episode ended, I think if we've seen her kind of not super consistently, but kind of consistently, like I say, talk about, you know, whenever he's demonstrated his lack of confidence in himself, this lack of worth, she's been the one to correct him. He had that line there where he gave her the accolade and she allowed that to happen for the first time. She didn't correct him. And I wonder at that change, I wonder because of that, I wonder where that change comes from. And I do think, you know, what I was talking about last episode in this ideology split, whether now, like I say at the end of that episode, I was talking about this competition and I didn't think she would tell him because of this element of competition. We saw her go to the corridor, she was very frustrated, no lines, that's how the episode ended. And I think that demonstrates that division and her frustration actually, and the way that it's rearing its head, you know, a little higher. And perhaps that line and her not rising to that and correcting him is showing a change in her of she wasn't quick to be like, no, his self-worth's important, he has an issue with this, I'm going to tell him. And she didn't do that. And that is kind of a huge demonstration of perhaps how her feelings are changing for him and how that at the end of last episode did impact how she felt about him in this relationship now because of that ideological split and the way that she walked out being like, no, I'm probably going to stay late. Okay, yeah, bye. Yeah. Following her? No.
Jimmy,
Oh, he is.
It's just 3 blocks from here.
Okay.
we're not buying a house.
Maybe not today, but doesn't hurt to look, does it?
I think him sensing some of her coldness, some of her, the way that she was in that conversation, and he kept looking over at her. I think he was starting to detect it a little bit, and it seems as if he rushed out to go to the car and to, you know, do this. It's kind of almost an overcompensation. Maybe an element of him subtly detecting the coldness in her that I think has arisen from how things went last episode. And him almost, you know, people do this. They're like, what about this? And it's almost like kind of forcing an answer. It's like, are we okay? Right? I think that's maybe some of what's going on with him and what he was detecting a little bit there as she was leaving. And him doing this is almost like, okay, let's gauge her reaction, because depending on how into this idea she is, shows him a lot about her long-term idea of where they are in their relationship, right?
This place like a week ago, and I'm curious, aren't you? Just a little?
Aren't you just a little?
I got 45 clients.
45? How are you going to...
I got a system, but
I'm interested to see. Okay, yeah, how she reacts. Wow, this is a nice place. Damn. Mate, this is money.
Do you mind signing in?
Can we do that on our way out?
Has it got an ulterior motive for this? Can we do this on the way out?
Imagine plasma TV. We could host movie nights.
It shows you where he's at mentally, right? This is what he aspires to. This is what he wants. He wants to be the winner. He wants everything. He wants to have 45 clients. He wants it to grow. He wants money. He wants to be the winner, and he wants to reap the rewards. He wants the big house. He wants Kim. He wants to have it all. Do you know what I mean? It just shows you that he's going for the sun, and it does almost foreshadow this idea of getting burned.
I read somewhere that it's good for healing.
So good for healing.
Hey,
And yeah, I think it is. It's kind of like a test to be like, are you in this with me, Kim? I think he's gauging it a little bit, you know? Like that little look there.
you know that 50% off thing I said I wouldn't do?
Right, he's gonna be honest.
Well, I did it. Told a few potential clients. It just kind of slipped out.
Slippy.
You know these people, they're not going to do anything because of some stupid discount. And I shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
I realised watching this back that the thing Kim is actually bothered by is that she feels left outside the loop. End of season 4, Jimmy fooled her. She was outside. His decision to become Saul wasn't run by her, he just decided. She was blindsided. Him suggesting the con with the fridge guy, she wasn't being listened to. She wasn't involved. They weren't together in the thing. Here we see he tells her. He confides. She's let back into the circle, and we see in a second that after this moment and him letting her back into the fold by being honest, she's suddenly okay. I think there is an ideological division, but I think she pushed so hard on it last episode because of the blindsiding of the end of season 4 and his reveal of Saul. Being left outside of things isn't okay with her. Lovely of her to be so accepting. Bless her again. I'm sorry, I am. I'm flip-flopping about because that makes me think she's still in this with him.
Jimmy, I know you were trying to help. I don't want to lie to my clients. I mean, all my clients.
Yeah, that's where she stands.
Absolutely never again.
Fair enough. Her bridging the gap actually there by saying that and being open about it, putting the words to it. And I think she did that because he was honest. And that's what could make this relationship work despite everything that I'm saying. Like, there are cracks, but both of them just kind of keep plastering over them. He was honest, she was honest. And that is what the relationship needs.
Oh my God.
This place is insane though.
This is the closet of your dreams.
Our dreams.
And there you go, her demeanor's changed completely.
My Louboutins.
Yeah, smiling, laughing.
Hey, check this out.
Things are okay again. They've reached a middle ground. It begs the question from me. I'm sat here and I'm like, how often can they keep doing that? Because they're both going in different directions. They've briefly come back in the middle, met in the middle again. Like I say, bridged that gap and found themselves back together again in the middle. Can that last? Can they keep doing that while they're both moving in different directions? Do you know what I mean? That's where I'm kind of at.
How do you get it going? Quit it. Very mature.
Thanks again.
Oh? What's going on? You alright, mate? You're just not happy because they used the shower? Did they not sign out?
Maybe someday.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That's not healthy for him.
Está construyendo algo. Un laboratorio, una bóveda. Se está preparando para algo grande.
He is indeed.
Tal vez Eladio y Bolsa se crean eso, pero yo no.
Yeah, it's so fun how they're playing this game. Gus and Lalo.
El dinero. Con que siga entrando dinero está protegido.
So you got to disrupt that. He's a little bit, he's floating in the wind at the moment, is Mike, isn't he? A little directionless. I wonder at some point whether it's going to be a little bit like a snowball effect. He killed Werner. That was horrible, traumatic. And it means that any subsequent kill is probably going to be easier than that. That's kind of the effect, I feel like. And I wonder whether there's going to be a moment, perhaps, something happens and it's going to be easier. And then he's like, this is who I am now. That, okay, it was easier. Maybe I'll go back to Gus. Maybe that's an inroad back to Gus. It's going to be the fam.
Mike, hi.
Yeah.
What time do you need me there?
Yeah. The state we found him in. It's daylight. He's just waking up. There are cans of beer. He's not doing okay. Bless him. Why would he be, right? He just killed his friend.
What do we got?
Sevens are the worst.
Do you know what? I find sevens not as bad. I don't like eights. I'll be honest with you. I don't like eights. I didn't like nines, and then I realised all you got to do is just take one off every time. And I was like, oh, it's so easy.
I do?
Is that a different kid?
4 touchdowns. equals 12. Kick yeah!
You don't talk like that. Who
You did.
Caught, mate.
My dad liked the Eagles, right? Was he good at math? Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, so polite.
your daddy was a smart kid.
Hmm.
You don't know Jacques Cousteau.
Mm-mm.
Well, we'll fix that.
Instead, my dad decided to be a policeman.
Yeah.
He was a really good policeman.
He's in his feelings right now. This isn't the conversation he needs, bless him.
Yes.
And you taught him.
Keep it together, man.
But the bad guys got him.
I told you to make those even.
No, come on, mate. Come on.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're making a mess. You either do it right or you don't do it.
Saw this coming.
You're done. You are done. She's in a room. She won't come out.
Mike!
Yeah, he's flailing. Because you got to look at it, I suppose, from his perspective, right? This thing, this, I guess, pact that he probably had with himself. I'm never going to do that again. I'm not going to kill. I don't want that. I don't like that. And he's picked at that scab in the worst way with Werner. And you can understand his anger towards Gus because of that. Because I was harsh on Mike last episode when it came to that. But when you look at it from that perspective, it's like the only reason he was in that position was because of Gus. As good as that was for him at the time, and as much as it gave him the money and the freedom that it did to support Kaylee, Stacy. Still, objectively, the reason that he was there was because of Gus, right? Gus gave him that opportunity. And because of that, he got to the place that he did and had to do what he had to do and break the pact that he had, I suppose, with himself. This pact that was there based on the trauma that he had from his past and Vietnam, etc. And it's not only picking at that scab, that trauma, but it's adding to it. He's not in a good place. He's not in a good place at all.
Gonna be a 10 tonight.
Why are they spending money this? What do they think the 50% off is going to give them? I feel like something bad is going to befall these two guys. Oh.
Send it down.
Shut up! You shut
These guys are going to get shot. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're going to get called in.
Call.
Damn. Poker night with the big boys, Domingo.
I showed up with him in a hand.
You know what?
200.
Oh, it's the big guy. Hey, he's done all right as well, hasn't he? I feel like it's Domingo. You wouldn't want to win against Lalo, would you?
Let me see what you got.
He would have won. Did Domingo...
You're set,
and he didn't play it because he was too afraid that you were going to...
and then you folded the river. Mucho loco, this guy, huh?
Probably safer that way, though.
Yeah. Hold on.
Who poured that beer, Nacho? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Lalo, get involved, mate. You can't have that. I mean, it might make it worse. Send us, like, a heavy stone down there, mate. Like, just launch it, you know?
Yo, my name is Mr. Sticky.
These guys, they do remind me of Jesse, you know? Oh, is this when they turn him? Are they going to catch him and turn him? Domingo. So he's not turned yet.
Want to come down here? No problem, officer.
I don't know why I didn't theorize that he wasn't, you know, a mole yet.
What you doing up there?
Fixing a drain pipe? Some kind of block.
Don't fall down now. No.
Fixed it.
Ah, that's so bad. That is damning. That is a lot of drugs, mate. DA. Hank. Is it going to be Hank? Come on.
Almost a full load.
Damn. This is your chance to get in good with him. What are you going to do?
Wait, where are you going?
I don't know what he's going to do, but... Lalo's going to love this.
No.
I mean, Nacho's got to do something risky, really.
Mames, no mames. Oh, look at that. He's a fool, right?
Hurry up, man.
Adios, Nachito.
Pure entertainment. Oof.
Mira lo que está pasando.
Just eating snacks, I love it. Damn. Smash that, mate. Well done.
Ignacio Vargas.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne,
Oh, Suzanne.
Saul. Interesting, the subtitles were literally Saul there. Clearly the writers very clearly distinguishing between when it's Saul and Jimmy.
Suzanne, I think
Practicing. Very Walter in it.
we have something in common.
These alter egos of these men. Heisenberg, Saul.
Am I on candid camera again?
Hey, what's the word on moving trip to Thursday? Veronica, hey, you got something for me?
What have you got hatching, Saul?
Moving trip to Thursday.
Thursday works.
Wow, just jumping from person to person, huh?
What did I do?
Suddenly a leader has witnesses?
A sentence suspended, 6 months probation.
Yeah, I guess.
This guy just getting railroaded, man. There we go, we're back.
Suzanne.
Jimmy,
Hello.
Howard, hey.
congratulations. You're back in the saddle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, notices the outfit.
Saul Goodman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows?
that's me.
How's business?
It's very good. You?
Actually, it looks like it's gonna be one of our best years ever.
Well, good for you.
Any chance you're available for lunch sometime?
Oh, damn, he's gonna miss it.
Lunch, really? Yeah, have Julie call my people. I'm in the book. See ya, Howard. A few things in common.
Oh, I hope not.
To the tune of 16 cases. But we do a lightning round.
This isn't about your clients. This is about your wallet.
Just clocked him, eh?
I'm outraged.
Well, damn, I feel bad that he just brushed Howard off. I do, I do a little bit.
Should I tell the guys to move out?
Ignacio, your call.
Trust.
Okay.
Oh, proud little boy. Yeah, looking at him, okay.
Hey,
Try his food.
agárrate dos modelos.
You know he's gonna now.
Sit.
I wonder if Lalo's gonna suspect anything at any point. He's shrewd, he's sharp.
Your friend, Crazy 8, has he ever been inside before?
No.
Lalo's worried, yeah.
You worried about him?
Probably should be.
No, man, he'll keep his mouth shut.
Oof, that stare, man. Blink, please.
You want me to take care of it?
No. I got something much better for him. Come on.
Is he going to be a double agent? You know what I mean? Like, the DAA thought they had him, and Lalo uses him to feed them stuff so he can get away with more stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe what we know isn't quite what we know. It's a theory. It is a theory. Maybe Lalo tells him to be an inside man.
Okay, let's review. Attacked your girlfriend. Also, I need a face-to-face so I know who I'm representing.
Round 2. Wow.
No.
All manufactured, huh?
Hey! Hello!
We're stuck in here, we might as well. Might as well talk about it, huh?
Thanks.
Beautiful.
I can't believe this. The jury. What is this trial? The state may call it
Is he just going to frustrate her enough that she's like, okay, let's just you and I do our thing? This is too annoying.
speech.
Really?
That... I gotta use my time. Of deep moral import.
3,
No, a dedicated
2,
citizen. With a voice that needs to
1.
ring out.
Name one. 1 year probation.
Sold.
Just like that?
Yep.
Look how easy that was. Let's do the rest.
How about 18 months?
18 it is.
He just wants them done. I wonder if he's teeing up he's letting her have all of these easy, right? He's like, yep, sold, yes, sold, yes, sold. Saving maybe the best till last to try and hedge a little bit more, get a little bit more for some reason.
The knife was real.
Really, lady? Shoes off, barefoot on the... She's braver than me.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Done?
Finally.
Did you finish?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Sure.
It's not business, mate. Oh.
Legal services for the other hand.
So my brother's no problem?
Today's greatest hits. Catch you on the flip-flop.
There we go. Business is good.
70 hours is a breeze, trust me.
It's not lost on me that he's got the ear... What do you even call them? But yeah, it's a very familiar picture now, isn't he? As Saul.
Think of all the good that you'll do.
Hello.
This is for you, Miss Howard.
I wonder if they found his card in the car.
Back in olden times.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, of course. They need legal help with
you know what I'll
Domingo.
call you?
Very interesting. And he's back in.
Long time no see.
Get in?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? That one of the last times, I don't know if it was the last time exactly, but Nacho was talking about taking him on as a lawyer, right? And he said no, if I'm remembering rightly. And now he's in a place to be like, yeah, of course I will. He's not the innocent Jimmy that he was all the back in, what was it, season 1? Season 2? When they were kind of circulating each other. Oh, seriously, Nacho? Mint choc chip respect, mate. There we go. We are connecting stories again. Yeah, interesting. 50% off. Yeah, Repercussions started. It's butterfly effect, right? I mean, maybe that's why we focused on the two guys that he gave the card to, and the reason, you know, he was the reason that they were doing all the thing, and then the reason Domingo got caught, right? Butterfly effect. Really interesting. Maybe that was the point. Maybe that's why it lingered on them. I thought it was lingering on them because they were gonna, you know, something was gonna befall them or something. But maybe it was just that to demonstrate actually the effect that Saul and what he did in giving the cards out, and the effect that that can have, right? Wide ranging as they might be. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Whatever happens with Domingo and whatever's happening with the storyline, Lalo, Nacho, Saul's responsible. You can trace it back to him. I'm interested to see whether we'll get, I don't know, something like, I'm thinking back to the plane crash that we got in Breaking Bad and the butterfly effect that we had of, you know, I think you could trace that back to Walter, right? And I wonder whether that is little inklings of building up to something, small as it might be here, something equivalent to that plane crash, right? We'll see. Yeah, who knows? 50% off. Very interesting implications. And again, seeing, you know, Saul in more of his glory, right? The foam leaning a little bit more on the cons and doing that stuff. And yeah, his and Kim's relationship steadying a little bit, balancing, you know, coming back to this middle ground to, I think, I want to say inevitably get back to a place where they are splitting more obviously again. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't know. The more that I see of them, it's like they're constantly splitting apart, back together, splitting apart, back together. And it's like their relationship is so strong in a certain way that I do wonder whether the reason that she, I don't know, maybe splits from him is more forcible as opposed to something that they just agreed to. And I know, I think I said last episode that I was seeing the building blocks for them splitting normally, right? Yeah, it's interesting how the show is kind of playing around with that still, all the way in season 5, you know. I think all the way through the show and the expectations you have because of Breaking Bad, you're speculating, right? You're in a place where you're naturally wanting to speculate, and they're still doing that adequate, like to a really high degree, you know, all the way in season 5 still. Yeah, playing around with the audience. But yeah, I'll leave it there. That was 50% off. Thank you so much for watching. That was Better Call Saul Sunday. Please do subscribe if you're not already. Got some links down below for early access to all my videos as well. My Patreon YouTube memberships on tier 2 if you're interested. Thank you as always to those who do support me. Genuinely just thank you for that. Please do consider sticking around and watching either of these videos right here to keep the hype train rolling, and more Saul coming soon. I hope you're well. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you soon.